When the dust settles and poison seeds in, bones crumble, the body decays, but the soul lingers on, and that soul is mine. Hello to one and all, this is the Holy Hermit, and this is the penultimate video of my character overview series. Today we're looking at Witch Doctor. Jungles, where the rule simply is, live or die, eat or be eaten. Witch doctors have certainly found a profound way of living, a life that transcends beyond death, a death that shares no meaning without life, and more importantly, life after death. Witch Doctor makes his debut appearance in Diablo 3, although the character can trace its roots back to Diablo 2, where a character called Necromancer had a lot common with the Witch Doctor. But hey, a lot has changed since then. The Witch Doctor, the way he behaves, the aesthetics of the gameplay are entirely different from Necromancer. The roots that common are, of course, they both summon dead things, dead creatures so to speak, but the way this character plays is certainly a lot faster, a lot more mobile. Well, it has a blend of kiting to it and also dealing tons of damage out front, which does separate it from its predecessor. The first question asked when this character was introduced was quite simple. How will this character fit into a universe where it's inhabited by things like barbarians, hulking heroes with even larger than life monsters? Well, the answer to that question was quite simple when the character was introduced, and the answer was fear. One little look at the character, you see almost an unsettling feeling about him. The character shakes after all. A shaky feeling, as in, you look at him and you realize not everything is right about this person. He does kind of make me scared in a way that not you want to run away from him, but you want to avoid him. And that is the aesthetic the game developers were after when they created the character. Why not to go for something creepy, something weird? We've all seen big monsters, well, fast characters, even stronger players like Barbarian. Why not go for a character that's, well, introduces a new feeling to the game? And here it came, the Witch Doctor in this universe. But the character must always hold true to its roots. This character hails from jungles, deep within the jungles, that is, where rituals and other sacrifices are no big things, away from the norms of society, where this kind of place does exist, and well, it's also very different. So bringing with him from the jungle, Witch Doctor has all these strange sets of skills, unique blend to them. Well, he can summon pets, as I said earlier, like Necromancer. You always have these people fighting for you. Even your abilities, well, he's got them all, of course. But there's always something unique about this, something that only Witch Doctor could use. No other character in the game, past or future, would have the same feeling as a Witch Doctor would right now, with this blend of, well, as I said earlier, fear and creepiness. We'll look at the skills, of course. We'll start off with the normal attacks that he does. Well, they're not normal after all. He starts off with something like poison darts. Well, he can summon spiders to him, toads, and well, if that wasn't enough, he can cast fire from him. Very elemental effect to it, but he's not going after arcane or lightning or anything like that now, does he? He's going after something very real, but very fearful at the same time. Other abilities, summoning dead, calling help from, well, these dead monsters, dead people, well, dead creatures as well. Nothing runs away from Witch Doctor. When he calls for help, everyone comes to it. Everyone answers the call, that is. Abilities like Grasp of Dead, where you quite simply see hands appearing from ground trying to stop monsters in their tracks. When it comes to sacrifices, Witch Doctor is never shy. He does not believe in life or death, he believes in a life after death. And with that, he can summon hordes of monsters, creatures, all fearful I might say, something like fire bats. Well, they all die very happily for him. Harvesting is what he does. He would sacrifice a soul willingly, and he will harvest their soul to become more stronger. That is what the Witch Doctor believes in. Well, as far as summoning help goes, Witch Doctor is a character which relies on lots of his minions. He's a character which can actually sit back, relax, even have a cup of tea while his monsters do the job for him. With that in mind, he can summon zombie dogs. Well, they're not your average nice looking dogs, are they? They are zombies after all, and they can deal a lot of damage. More importantly, they can create distraction for a Witch Doctor to actually take advantage of. He'll keep all the monsters engaged while Witch Doctor dispatches them one after the other. Well, if the army wasn't good enough, he can summon a gargantuan, a big hulking monster that can tank pretty much everything that comes along the way of a Witch Doctor. Fetish Army also makes his return from Diablo 2, where he can summon these creatures to fight on his own side. So there's always a creature at his side that he can summon that will help him. Passive ability, active ability, you name it, Witch Doctor relies on these jungle creatures, all answering to his will, all loyal to his cause. Whether they like it or not, Witch Doctor will never take a no for an answer. Moving on to builds. Whatever suits your playstyle, whether you like to stand in the fight and well deal damage, or stay away and let the monsters tank for you, there's always a build for you as far as Witch Doctor goes. You can summon the Gargantuan, use him, he will tank for you, and you can deal damage from a distance. Add zombie dogs to it, go for a special build even, the secret zombie dog build that is. Make them explode, and get that cooldown reduced to such a point where this effect can occur simultaneously as long as you have enough mana with you. Want to try something different? Want to go on high monster powers? You can go for the Spirit Walk build. If reflect damage is a problem for you, you can always try such an idea. So now the question to answer is whether this character has a place in this universe. The answer is, of course, absolutely yes. Talking about support characters, most games offer you something like a necromancer, where Witch Doctor flips the chart for you. He shows you that necromancers are a good way to go about it. Something more creepier version is also good, also more suitable, and a lot more fun. And the second question would of course be, is this character living up to its true potential? And yes, he's easy to gear up, he's an intelligence character, so half of the stats are shared with the wizard, so you can gear up a good Witch Doctor, get him up to 100k DPS, and he will do the job for you. You can play fast enough with him to farm on lower monster powers, so leveling up is not an issue. His builds also work on higher monster powers, so as far as range goes, the character is good after all. I hope you liked this video of mine. This is the Holy Hermit. I have one more character class to go, Monk. I hope you enjoyed this video of mine. I'm out now. Bye.